Hello, my name is Jim DeMeo and this is A Course in Miracles. Today he makes a very important distinction for us. He makes clear that we make choices through the course of our day, through the course of our life. Lesson 130. It is impossible to see two worlds. Perception is consistent. What you see reflects your thinking. I struggled with that idea for many, many years. It seemed to me backwards. What I see causes me to think. But when you really get down to it, it really makes more sense that our mind then changes the way we view everything. A table, for example, may be for me a place to sit my coffee cup. And for my grandson, there might be a platform for him to dance on. What he's thinking is what he perceives. When you take this to a greater level, between love and fear, then we really get into the ball game. So let's get into this lesson. Perception is consistent. What you see reflects your thinking. And your thinking that reflects your choice of what you want to see. Oh, the world is so terrible and so confused. What a beautiful place the world is. My brothers and sisters, the love of God everywhere. You may not like this much responsibility. I struggled with it for quite some time. Your values are determinants of this. For what you value, you must want to see. Believing what you see is really there. No one can see a world his mind has not accorded value. And no one can fail to look upon what he believes he wants. Look, this is just a matter of taking another person's point of view, right? When you take their point of view, you begin to understand why they're talking and thinking the way they are. When you try and push your point of view, there seems to be conflict. But now we come down to where the road meets the rubber in this lesson. Yet who can really hate and love at once? Now we switch back and forth. Hate, love, hate, love. We do that, sure, but not at the same time. It's one or the other. Think about it. Who can desire what he does not want to have, really? And who can choose to see a world of which he is afraid? Fear must blind, for this is its weapon. That which you fear to see, you cannot see. Convenient, huh? Love and perception thus go hand in hand, but fear obscures in darkness what is there. Haven't you ever had someone say to you, I just don't understand what you mean. How can that be? Well, you have to get to their fear first. Until they stop with the fear, they're not going to be able to understand or see what you're talking about. It's almost like years ago when I was afraid of dogs. Wouldn't go near them. I was afraid for them to lick me. Didn't pet them, of course. Stayed away. I don't know why I was fearful. Maybe some traumatic event, I think, when I was very, very young. But now I have this wonderful dog that I love, and she loves me, and I pet her, and she licks me, and there's no fear. I can see this wonderful animal. What then can fear project upon the world? What can be seen in darkness that is real? Truth is eclipsed by fear. What remains is but imagined. So what I was thinking about a dog was just my imagination, not really the reality. And the owner would say, "Oh, she's friendly. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. She's very friendly to people." And I would kind of gingerly go near. Truth is eclipsed by fear, and what remains is but imagined. Yet what can be real in blind imaginings of panic born? What a poet he is. What would you want? That this is shown to you? I don't think so. What would you wish to keep in such a dream? Nothing much, I don't think. I just wait for the waking up, right? Fear has made everything you think you see. Aha. He's merely saying, dude, do you realize how afraid you are? We really are very fearful creatures because we have such a huge intellect, you see. That's why we're so fearful. All separation, all distinctions, and the multitude of differences you believe make up the world. They are not there. Love's enemy has made them up. Yet love can have no enemy. And so they have no cause, no being, no consequence. They can be valued, but remain unreal. They can be sought, but they cannot be found. Today we will not seek for them, nor waste this day in seeking what cannot be found. It is impossible to see two worlds which have no overlap of any kind. See, there's no compromise here. Think about it. Seek for the one, the other disappears. But one remains. They are the range of choice beyond which your decision cannot go. The real and the unreal are all there are to choose between. Nothing more than these two. Try to keep in mind that what is real is eternal. Today we will attempt no compromise where none is possible. The world you see is proof you have already made a choice as all-embracing as its opposite. What we would learn today is more than just the lesson that you cannot see two worlds. It also teaches that the one you see is quite consistent from the point of view from which you see it. It is all peace because it stems from one emotion and reflects its source in everything you see. 6 times today, in thanks and gratitude, we gladly give 5 minutes to the thought that ends all compromise and doubt and go beyond them all as one. We will make 1,000 meaningless distinctions. We will not make 1,000 meaningless distinctions, nor attempt to bring with us a little part of unreality as we devote our minds to finding only what is real. So in those 5 minutes, just let go. Let her show you. Begin your searching for one another. I'm always a romantic. Begin your searching for the other world by asking for a strength beyond your own and recognizing what it is you seek. You do not want illusions. And you come to these 5 minutes emptying your hands of all the petty treasures of this world. You wait for God to help you as you say, it is impossible to see two worlds. Let me accept the strength of God offers me and see no value in this world, that I may find my freedom and deliverance in reality, in the world that is real, actually formless. God will be there, for you have called upon the great unfailing power, which will take this giant step with you in gratitude, nor will you fail to see his thanks expressed in tangible perception and in truth. You will not doubt what you look upon, for though it is perception, it is not the kind of seeing that your eyes alone have ever seen before. you will know God's strength upheld, upholding you as you made this choice. Dismiss temptation easily today, whenever it arises, merely by remembering the limits of your choice. The unreal or the real, the false or true, is what you see and only what you see. Perception is consistent with your choice, and hell or heaven comes to you as one. Accept a little part of hell as real, and you have damned your eyes and cursed your sight. What you will behold is hell indeed. Yet the release of heaven still remains within your range of choice to take the place of everything that hell will show you. See, we were told about hell, but we weren't told we could leave hell. All you need say to any part of hell, whenever that form takes place, is simply this: it is impossible to see two worlds. I seek my freedom and deliverance, and this is not a part of what I want. I might add, and listen. Quiet, listen.